Hey YouTube, so this is going to be my combo video for my shooting Quasar Synchron deck that I recently did a deck profile of. So I'm going to show you a couple combos, how to get out shooting Quasar Dragon, and also a combo how to get out shooting Star Dragon, as those are the two biggest boss monsters that you have in the deck. So I'll start. So the first combo that you're going to be needing to do is it's going to require 3 cards in your hand. So these are the 3 cards. You need a 1-for-1, a Dandelion, and in this case it's Junk Synchron, but in most decks, instead of Junk Synchron, this can actually be any level 3 or 4 monster. But in this case we have a level 3 tuner, Junk Synchron. So the way you're going to do this combo is first you're going to play 1-for-1. You're going to send Dandelion to the graveyard. That activates his effect. You get the 2 tokens on the field. And then you're going to special summon Spore from your deck. Okay. So then what you're going to do is you'll synchro Spore with one of the tokens. And that's going to make your Formula Synchron. You get to draw a card here. Then you get to play your Junk Synchron. And in this case, you do have Spore in your graveyard, but you're not going to activate his effect. Because you're just going to synchro the token with the Junk Synchron. And that's going to get you Armory Arm. Because these are the only 4 that we have in our extra deck. Then you're going to activate Spore's effect in the graveyard. You're going to banish Dandelion. Special summon Spore. Dandelion's level 3, so the Spore's effect makes him increase to level 4 until the end of the turn. So he's level 4. You're going to synchro him with Armory Arm. And then you get to bring out your Stardust Dragon. And then as you can see, these 2 together, you synchro these 2. And now you get your shooting Star Dragon out. And that was 1 turn with 3 cards in your hand. That was all. Okay, so the next combo we're going to do, it's going to be a little bit... You're going to have more cards in your hand. You're also going to require to have a card in the graveyard here. But it's going to get you shooting Quasar Dragon instead of shooting Star Dragon, so it's definitely worth it if you can manage to pull this combo off. So what you can see is I have a Doppel Warrior in the graveyard, and then I have 4 cards in my hand. It's Unknown Synchron, Junk Synchron, Quick Draw Synchron, and Level Eater. So also you're going to need your opponent to have a monster on the field, and you're going to have to start with a clean field monster-wise to do this combo, because you need to special summon Unknown Synchron with his effect. It's when your opponent controls a monster and you have no monsters, you can special summon him from your hand. So you special summon him. Then you play your Junk Synchron, use his effect, and bring back that Doppel Warrior from your graveyard. Then you're going to pitch out your Level Eater with your Quick Draw Synchron's effect to special summon him. So now you're going to synchro summon these 2. And you can go for TG Hyper Librarian here. You can make any level 5, but if you make Hyper Librarian, you get to draw cards during this combo, so it's definitely worth it to go for Hyper Librarian. You also get 2 tokens in attack mode from Doppel Warrior's effect because you synchro summoned with him. Then you will synchro summon Unknown Synchron with one of the tokens, and you get to Formula Synchron. So Formula Synchron, when you synchro summon, you get to draw a card. TG Hyper Librarian, you synchro summon, so you get to draw 2 cards actually. Then you will be synchro summoning right here. Tokens don't go to the graveyard. So that's for level 6. You go for your Junk Gardna. And then you get to draw another card there for Hyper Librarian's effect. Okay, so right now on the field what we have is a level 5, a level 6, and a level 2 tuner. So that's 1 too high, but you did have that Level Eater that you pitched, so you use this. You can use it on either Librarian or on Junk Gardna. They'll reduce their level by 1. Either way, this is going to add up to 12 stars here. And you get your shooting Quasar Dragon on the field. plus a level eater. But, I mean, you can just put him in defense mode if you want. Okay, so this again is going to be 4 cards in your hand and also 1 card in the graveyard. The card in the graveyard does not have to be the effect Veiler that I have there. It just has to be any level 1 tuner. So you also have Spore in your deck that you could be using. I'm just using Veiler as an example here because we don't need to use Spore's effect for this play. The 4 cards in your hand here, we've got a Level Eater, a Quick Draw Synchron, a Junk Synchron, and a Doppel Warrior. Alright, so what you're going to do first, you're going to play your Junk Synchron, use this effect to special summon your effect Veiler in defense mode, or just any level 1 tuner that you have in your graveyard. That can activate Doppel Warrior's effect, seeing as a monster was summoned from your graveyard. So you special summon him from your hand. Now, you're going to Synchro Summon into, or first you're going to discard and special again, your Quick Draw Synchron. Then you will Synchro Summon here for a level 7. And Quick Draw Synchron has restrictions on what you can summon for, so you have to go for Junk Berserker, or if you have Junk Archer in your extra deck instead of Junk Berserker, if you sided him in, then you go for Junk Archer in this situation. Okay, so now you also get 2 tokens from your Doppel Warrior, special summoned in attack mode. You can go ahead and Synchro Effect Veiler with one of the tokens. And then right here again you get to draw a card, obviously, for Formula Synchron. Now you're going to Synchro Junk Synchron with the other token that you have from Doppel Warrior. And that's level 4, so you make Armory Arm. And again, we're 1 level too high. We have 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 2 is 13. But again, we did chuck out a Level Eater into the graveyard. So you can Level Eat your Junk Berserker. He goes down to level 6, and then again, these 3 will allow you to Synchro for your Shooting Quasar Dragon. Okay, so far, the combos that I've been doing have had a lot of cards in your hand, apart from the first one. But the ones to get the Quasar Dragon out, you needed 4 cards in your hand and also a card in your graveyard. And that's kind of hard to set up if you think about it. Like, it's not going to happen very often. But this next combo is the reason why this deck can actually play very well. And it's, you just need 3 cards in your hand. Your opponent doesn't have to have anything on their field. You don't have to have anything in your graveyard. And the best part is, these are cards that you run multiple copies in your deck. So these are the 3 cards you need. You need a Quick Draw Synchron, a Synchron Explorer, and a Level Eater. Also, in your deck, you have to have an Unknown Synchron. The fact that you have to have one in your deck, I mean, sometimes you might have used them already, but normally, like, this happens a lot on your first turn, that when you draw your opening hand, you get these 3 cards because you run 3 copies of this, 2 of this, and 2 of this. Also, this is searchable by tuning, and this is searchable by 1-for-1. So this combo can happen quite often, and as I said, like, this is all you need in your hand, and you're going to end up with a Shooting Quasar Dragon on the field at the end of the turn here. So this is a really good combo. Okay, so what we're going to do here, you're going to start off by discarding your Level Eater in order to special summon your Quick Draw Synchron with his effect. Then you're going to use Level Eater on Quick Draw Synchron, reducing him to level 4 to special your Level Eater, and then you Synchro them. And again, you have restrictions, so you can't go for TG Hyper Librarian in this situation, which sucks because you don't get to draw as many cards as you do in some of the other combos. But you have to go for Junk Warrior. So Junk Warrior's on the field there. Now you normal summon your Synchron Explorer. His effect allows you to special summon Quick Draw Synchron from your graveyard. At this point, you are going to want to Level Eat your Junk Warrior. Okay, so now he goes down to level 4. What you have left on the field is 1, 5, and 2. That's 8 stars. So you're going to be able to Synchro for a level 8. Now some people think, seeing when you summon this guy, it says that the monster that's special summoned, his effects are negated. So some people think that you can't use Quick Draw Synchron as a substitute for any other Synchron tuner. However, that's not actually an effect. If you look on card rulings, that's a condition, and conditions can't be negated by card effects. So you can still use Quick Draw Synchron to Synchro for a synchro monster that requires a Synchron tuner that doesn't say junk synchron, or that doesn't say quick draw synchron. So it is perfectly okay for you to synchro these three and make a road warrior from your extra deck. Okay, so now that we have road warrior out, we're going to activate his effect. He special summons a level 2 or lower warrior or machine type monster from your deck. So the monster we're going to summon with his effect is Unknown Synchron. Now we will activate Level Eater's effect again on Road Warrior. He goes down to level 7. You're going to synchro these two, and you're going to get your Formula Synchron. Okay, so remember he was level eaten down to level 4. He's now at 7. He's at 2. So you'll notice if you level eat one more time on your Road Warrior, he'll go down to level 6. And then he's level 4, so 6 plus 4 is 10, and then 2, and these three can now be synchroed into Quasar Dragon. And there you go. So again, you have your Quasar and his little buddy Level Eater on the field. And that was just 3 cards in your hand. You can do that whenever. First turn, you get this guy out. A lot of the times, if I do get this guy out first turn, the people I'm playing against, they just scoop right away. Because most of the time, you can't get this guy off the field. And if you can get this guy off the field, then you have to get a shooting Star Dragon to deal with. So, I mean, obviously, with just 3 cards in your hand to bring this guy out, it's pretty good. So, thank you for watching, and next time I'm probably going to be doing a deck profile of my Agents of Perfection deck, which I think runs pretty good now since the semi-limiting of Advanced Ritual Art in the March ban list. So I'm going to be doing that next time, and for now, thank you for watching, and see you later.